G'day everyone, Brian here. Jairus is a bloke who's come to Jesus to get help for his daughter who's ill and dying. And Jesus has responded and he is walking with Jairus back to the home of Jairus where his daughter is lying. But to get there they have to walk through crowded, narrow streets. And because Jesus has attracted a crowd and there are narrow streets, people are pressing together, it's hard to move through these streets. You could imagine it would be hard for Jairus and Jesus and his disciples to be making their way through the crowd of interested onlookers who wanted to see Jesus and see what was going on. And in this crowd was a lady who probably shouldn't be there. You see, she's been ill and she's something of an outcast, but she has bravely made her way into the crowd because she has a deep desire. What is her desire? Well, here we read in Mark chapter 5, verse 27, that when she heard about Jesus, she came up behind him in the crowd and touched his cloak, because she thought, if I just touch his clothes, I will be healed. And so she's pushed her way through the crowd. And if she'd been recognised, people would have shunned her, told her to go away. But she pushed her way through the crowd with determination that she might reach Jesus. And having reached him close enough, she reached out her hand to touch his clothes, believing that she would be healed. Was she? Here's what the Bible tells us. Immediately, her bleeding stopped and she felt in her body that she was freed from her sufferings. Now, do you see the courage of this woman to do this? The courage of this woman to reach out to Jesus. Even though the crowd around her didn't want her there, the crowd around her wouldn't have wanted to be anywhere near her if they'd known that she'd been bleeding. And yet she was determined to come to Jesus. It might surprise you to know that today, in this world, there are people like this woman. Some who are reaching out to Jesus for physical healing because nothing else has worked. And some who are reaching out to Jesus in spite of the crowd. In spite of the people around them who would say to them, go away from here. Jesus wants nothing to do with you. You should have nothing to do with Jesus. There are people around the world who, like this woman, are determined to find their way to Jesus. Are you one of them? Or have you found your way to Jesus? Well, if you have, praise God. But please don't stop others from coming to Jesus. Don't be like this crowd who are making it difficult for others, but open the way. And if you're one of those, like this woman who is desperately trying, secretly almost, to come to Jesus, we want to urge you, keep going. Press on. Reach out to Jesus. And if you need someone to help you with that, leave a comment below and we'll be happy to help you. We want you to know Jesus. We want you to know the freedom that this lady felt when she met Jesus. Now, this isn't the end of the story for her, and I'll say more about that tomorrow. But for today, I urge you, reach out to Jesus. Don't let anyone get in the way. Have a great day. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye-bye.